Hello everyone, my name is Samira Gupta. I am an image consultant, a life coach and an executive presence coach. Today I'm going to talk about how to have better relationships at work. So the first tip that I want to give you is about being a good listener. Practice deep listening, and let me explain to you what deep listening is all about. Deep listening is when you are not only hearing what is being said, but you're also paying attention to the expressions of the person, understanding the body language and the feeling and tonality of that person, and understanding the intent behind what is being said. There is a reason why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. So we have to practice to listen more and speak less. Once you do that, you will be able to respond in a very proactive manner and have good relationships. And you would be able to avoid reacting instantly. Tip number 2, be real, be authentic, and be honest. This is extremely important for creating a trust between colleagues and people. And when you're honest, people can see through it. And if you fake and if you try to show off, nobody is really going to like you. The third tip I want to give you is practice integrity. Integrity is extremely important in building up relationships. Now, what is the difference between honesty and integrity? Honesty means that if you do something, you accept it, you own it, you talk about it, be honest about it, right? And if you're practicing integrity, that means that you will go and do what you say, which means if you say, I'm going to do this for you, you will actually do it. If you say, I'm going to respond to your email by tomorrow, you will make sure that you respond to the email tomorrow. Okay? So honesty and integrity go hand in hand, and these two traits are extremely important in building good relationships, not only with your colleagues, but with your friends, with your relatives, with your clients, anybody. The fourth tip, which is also very, very important, is not to use the you statements. Whenever you talk to somebody, make sure that you are not using the you statements, because you statements are accusatory and they will not help you in building good relationships. Always talk about a certain act that the person has done and practice good feedback skills and good communication skills. Avoid the you statements. The fifth tip that I want to give you is, if you are wrong, accept it. There's no problem, because that is how you will show that you are being authentic and real and honest, right? So if you're wrong, accept it. There's no problem in doing that. And the last but not the least is, do not judge people. Do not judge anybody, because everybody is operating and saying something from their map of the world. And their map of the world is how they have been programmed while they were growing up, what they saw in the environment around them, what they heard, what they read, what they learned. It is their programming and their map of the world. And everybody's map of the world is right for them. Okay? And similarly, when you have your map of the world, it is a right map for you, but it may or may not be the right map for the other person. And it's vice versa, right? So do not judge, understand what the other person is saying and why, and find a common ground, find a solution, and you can always have very, very healthy and good relationships by practicing all these tools. Thank you.